Men speak in hushed whispers of the great villains of fiction: Doctor Doom, Ming the Merciless, Darth Vader. And then there's Todd Spango. Flash Gordon is an iconic example of the noble hero versus the dastardly villain. You have Flash, who's strong and powerful and capable and does what's right because darn it, he's the hero. And you have Ming the Merciless, who's cruel and capricious, but also incredibly intelligent and rules his world in an iron fist. But what if you have somebody who has the ambition of Ming, but not quite the same amount of talent? That's the subject of today's film, 1992's Mom and Dad Saved the World.
This is the cosmos as we know it. Your planet, the Earth, third from your sun. And past Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus and Pluto. And beyond that, far, far off. No further. Father, wait, there. At the very edge of the galaxy is our world. The tiny planet known as Spengo. For many decades, I was the king of this planet. Our people were happy and their lives were good. But also, alas, we were a planet of idiots. Then, one day, the most evil, bloodthirsty, fearsome villain our planet had ever seen seized power, imprisoned me, and renamed the planet after himself. His name? Todd Spango.
All right, help me up. Hurry up. All right, let go.
Well, all right, so he's not exactly fearsome. But he certainly caught us by surprise.
General appeared. How much longer?
The death ray is ready, Great One.
Excellent.
Did I mention we were a planet of idiots?
Todd has taken over the planet and has decided to turn all of his resources towards glorifying himself. There's statues, and he's designed a grand fortress and all sort of stuff in view of his own image. Unfortunately, he's horrendously insecure, and he has really, really bad taste. One of his inventions is the Death Ray, which he plans to destroy Earth. Why? Because he's jealous of the fact that Earth is bigger. As he hones in on the exact spot the Death Ray will strike, Woodland Hills, California, he sees Marge Nelson, an ordinary suburban housewife, exercising on her back porch and immediately falls in love. Marge is married to Dick Nelson. Their relationship is a little rocky at the moment. Dick is kind of stubborn and a little burned out on life, and they're heading off to Santa Barbara for their 20th wedding anniversary to try to work things out, with Marge being optimistic all the way and Dick being kind of a grumpy cuss. At that moment, Spango decides to strike, using his Magno Beam to take their station wagon off into space and off to the planet Spango.
You've been invited here by the Emperor Todd Spango.
Well, we really appreciate that very much, but why?
Our great emperor desires your presence at his wedding.
They're separated, and Marge is taken to be fit with a beautiful dress and makes friends with the local fish people servants.
Oh, are these your pets? Oh, I see. It's your family.
Dick, on the other hand, is treated less nicely and is immediately thrown into a dungeon, where he meets the former ruler of the planet, King Raph.
No, please, not the mind milk machine again. It sucks your brains out, takes your thoughts and mashes your brain. Who are you?
Dick Nelson, from Earth.
Earth? Oh, yes. I am Raph. What did I just say?
I am Raph.
No, I am Raph. You are Earthdick. Listen, Earthdick. I have information vital to the future of your planet and my own. Am I speaking now?
Yes, you are.
Good. Signal me when I stop.
You've stopped.
It's all because of Spengo. I was king of this planet when he seized power. Open my pants.
What?
Quickly, it's urgent.
No. I haven't been in prison long enough for this.
No. There is information vital to our cause in my pants. Now, open my pants, take the information, and escape.
Escape? How am I supposed to escape?
I have no idea. But you will think of something. After all, this is a planet of idiots. I mean, look at me. I'm the most intelligent one here, and I'm an idiot.
Todd soon makes his intentions clear, and Marge shuts him down hard. She loves her husband, despite what issues they're having, and she's certainly not going to marry this weaselly little toad of a man. So Todd decides to put Dick into the mind milk machine to read his thoughts and figure out why Marge loves him.
She's looking for me. She's worried sick. Oh, Marge.
Oh, all right. That's enough. That's enough.
Marge.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. You idiot, it's me. Oh, forget it. Wake up. Wake up. Marge Nelson was at the heart of an angel. Because only an angel could love such a pathetic weakling like yourself.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's as big as a...
No. I mean, losing one's love. It's pain. But we have to go on. Just as I have to go on now. This is my duty. But I just can't. No, you have to escape. You have to get out of here. Here, you can take my uniform. You can disguise yourself as a destroyer. Here, take my helmet.
Why are you doing this?
You may not realize it, Earthman, but the love you feel for your woman is eternal and beautiful. Anyone who is loved this way knows. I, too, once had a true love. But I lost her a long, long time ago. Now, this will not happen to you, Earthman. Quickly! Hurry up!
What's your name?
Zorg?
Where are you going?
Patrol.
Which region?
North?
Okay, go ahead.
Raph was right. These people are idiots.
Well, the soldiers may be stupid, but Afir, Spengo's chief associate, is not. He's not brilliant, but he's more intelligent than the general idiots on this planet. And he immediately sees through Dick's disguise. He therefore immediately arrests him, and after a harrowing escape and fall through a window, Dick manages to get into an escape pod and fly off. Albeit backwards because none of the controls are actually labeled. They shoot the pod down, but he manages to eject just in time. And after a period of warnings in the desert, thinking he wants to get up, and then realizing that Mars needs him and he can't just lay down and die, he's rescued by the rebels, who unfortunately are immediately prepared to execute him because he's dressed like a destroyer.
I was a prisoner with your father. We shared a cell together.
Our father is alive?
Yeah. He even gave me something to give to you.
Where?
Open my pants.
He does know Father.
When we travel, we wear these masks to disguise ourselves as birds.
Excuse me. really have birds this size on your planet?
No.
Then why would it fool anyone when you wear the masks?
It is a detailed description of Spanglow's fortress. Wait, wait. It is a detailed description of Father's cell.
Now Dick realizes if he's going to have any chance of rescuing Marge, keeping the planet Earth from being destroyed, he's going to need these people's help. So he rallies them with a rousing speech and they are prepared to go off into battle, with a brilliant plan by Dick put in place so that he can actually have a chance of succeeding, because it is quite literally rock versus laser.
These are weapons we have stolen from the destroyers. Have you ever seen one of these?
Looks like a grenade.
It's a light grenade. Pull the pin, set it down. Whoever picks it up, grenade remains, person disappears.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Who'd pick it up?
Look.
Pick me up.
Diabolical, isn't it?
Listen to me and do as I say. Your life may depend on it. Spangle thinks this is love potion, but I've replaced it with water. When injected, you must act as though you're in love with him. After the wedding, I'll search the desert for your husband.
My husband's dead, thank you!
Silence! I have reason to believe he ejected from his ship.
You mean he's alive?
Perhaps. And if he is the only person who can save this planet from Spingo's misguided tyranny.
Misguided? Before I came to power, was there a fortress? Was there a magno beam? Was there a death ray? No. This planet was nothing. It was a cosmic zero. And now, starting tomorrow, we will rule the universe. You will become my queen.
No, I'll never love you, you creep.
Yes, you will.
The next morning, Dick and the rebels leave to set their own plan in motion as the soldiers arrive in the fierce, powerful, most devastating weapon of all of Spango's army, the Death Cart.
Oh my God.
Captain, the Earthman has a light grenade for a head.
What?
Look! He has a light grenade.
Idiot.
Careful, men. There's a light grenade on the ground. Where? Show us. Right here.
Pick me up.
I think we're going to need some reinforcements out here.
They arrive at the palace and we see Dick's plan. A giant wooden Trojan horse, essentially, in the shape of Todd's head, with "In Todd We Trust" blazoned across the front. Todd, of course, being slightly more intelligent than the rest of the people on the planet, realizes this is obviously a trap. But his vanity compels him to bring it inside so everyone can see how much it doesn't look like him.
What are you doing in my head?
That's my woman.
Kill him!
Samaj!
The rebels are winning, even though they're idiots. Fortunately, the troops are idiots too. And Todd figures if he can't have Marge, he's going to blow up the Earth anyway.
That's my wife you got there. That's my planet you're blowing up, and that's just some guy I met. But still, I think this thing has gone just a little too far.
Oh, Todd.
Marge?
Springo, this time you messed with the wrong Earthman.
Oh my God! I had chipped my tooth, you idiot!
I love you.
I love you too.
And so the Earth is saved. As for Spengo,
Oh, fine. You invite people to your planet, and this is how they treat you.
and so everyone is happy. Samaj and Cyborg are together. A fish and dog lady who've been having marital issues, helped with a little counseling by Marge, are together again. And King Raph has been restored to the throne. If not quite as intelligent, at least somewhat more coherent than he'd been in the dungeon. He sends them off to Earth using the Magno Beam, and they return with a deeper appreciation for each other, life in general, and a couple of interesting outfits for, personal time. So that was Mom and Dad Save the World. How was it? Gloriously cheesy, and I love it for it. The set design is wonderful. Since it was apparently designed by Todd himself when he took over the planet, it's incredibly garish and not exactly functional. The Magna Beam, for example, has the controls labeled more and less. The Death Ray is just this big overblown thing with a lot of stuff it probably doesn't even really need. And things like the grand spiral staircase inside the control chamber of leads up to his bedchamber has the safety railing on the inside. One misstep and he'll dash out what little brains he has. The people of the planet are obviously stupid, but they're not too stupid. They are advanced enough to develop technology, even if some of the ways they use it is a tad odd. And devices like the light grenade perfectly exemplify the concept of know thy enemy. There's lots of other nice little touches, like the fact that the destroyer's guns don't actually shoot straight. They fire this little wiggly laser beam through the air, making it almost impossible to hit anything. Not that these people could actually hit the broadside of a barn from the inside anyway. And there's nice little touches like the asymmetrical helmet, showing that it may be designed to look a certain way, but it's not exactly very functional. Again, the aspect of Todd's rather unique sense of design. The acting is good, the writing is sparkling, and overall the whole thing is just delightfully goofy. So for a Dr. Seuss meets retro punk set design, the delightful little touches of the uniform and the weapons and so forth, and what I think is the funniest weapon to hit all of science fiction, the light grenade, I'm going to give this 5 maple leafs out of 5. It's a delightfully silly film doesn't take itself in any sense seriously, and I find it truly enjoyable. I'm some Canadian critic, and I'll see you next time.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Who'd pick it up?
Look.
Pick me up.
Diabolical, isn't it?